I sneezed really hard while making this video. I mean, the editing, though. I didn't sneeze during it. At least I don't think I did. Head down to Green Man Gaming, though. Righto, lads. This shouldn't take very long. Pegasus is currently orbiting at 337,000, so about half of that, we can round that out to about, 170? Yeah, that's good math. 170 kilometers? Yeah, 170 kilometers. Okay. Okay. Once again, this shouldn't take very long. We are running a new version of Kerbal, however. In fact, this version is so new. We have comets now. Is this a comet? No. 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 And also no. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, this is the new Kerbal version. It's so new that MechJeb has no idea how to intercept comets yet. I'd imagine it's a similar manner to intercepting a regular asteroid, but we haven't tried any of that yet. Can I move this? It's like, no, you may not. It's forever in the corner, apparently. Oh. Just have to... We're only off by 5 kilometers. Weird. Huh. So, 170 kilometers. Yeah, good math. Go ahead, engage the autopilot. And... let's go. And we're away. So this is a standard shuttle operation. We go up, bring the boys home, and that'll be a video. We're also bringing up an entire storage room's worth of mothballs, so that we can mothball Pegasus for a little bit. We have another mission that we need to do before we can go to Jewel, and that is the relay mission. So we're bringing up a load of mothballs so they can do mothball things. What are mothballs? Hell if I know, but we're bringing them anyway. On top of that, we're bringing ice cream, because they ran out of ice cream on like day 5 of their mission to Drez. And as you know, they've been up there a couple of years. So yeah, they managed to screw that up really bad. Don't worry, it's not that astronaut ice cream garbage that you buy in the gift shop at the Air and Space Museum. I hate that shit, it's gross. First of all, it's gross. Second, it's not ice cream. It's like this dried wheat flavored garbage, which is probably pretty bad for you. Third, crumbs everywhere. You eat this shit in space, those crumbs are going everywhere. Like, oh my god. Here's the thing, too. There's no such thing as astronaut ice cream. It doesn't exist. I don't know where the rumor of astronaut ice cream got started, but there is no such thing. I did all the research. I did every bit of research that I could, and there is no astronaut ice cream. It has never existed. I think it was a joke on the manifest. They brought it up on Apollo 9. And yeah, no, they didn't. They didn't have ice cream on that flight. The ice cream that they have on the space station right now, you know what that is? It's just regular ice cream. Yeah, because they got a freezer up there, so they could just have ice cream. And the thing about ice cream is, it doesn't get everywhere when you eat it. My mom, she gotta wash her hands afterward. Most of the time, you eat it with a spoon. Ugh. Oh, and then there was that other thing that's trending now. You see that? It's that meme going around with the two astronauts, with one astronaut pointing a gun at the back of the other astronaut. All I can think when I see that is, guns don't work in space. Like, what the crap? This is the basics. Guns do not work in a vacuum. Oh God, it was like that one. I got me thinking of that one scene from Armageddon. A terrible, terrible movie, and not an accurate depiction of space travel in the slightest. Like, you know you've done something wrong when Wallace and Gromit's A Grand Day Out is a more realistic interpretation of space travel. And they managed to mess that up real quick. But there was this one scene where this guy, he's the one guy on board who's the only one who knows the combination to the one safe on board, which has the one handgun on this mission. And they're like, what are you doing with a gun in space? That's a good question. What are you doing with a gun in space? Beautiful. That launch never gets old, by the way. I love that. Yeah, the Eagle Heavy, workhorse of the Headhunter space program fleet. Not cheap, not flashy, but it gets the damn job done every time. That's an interesting looking cone right there. Weird. Are we doing the auto warp? No, we're not. Okay, turn that on. There you go. You got your target. Oh, that's a bad angle right there for the engine block. But yeah, guns don't work in space. They just don't. It's like the Destroy All Humans wrapped up recently and gave us the new acronym for NASA, the North American Shipping Administration. So good. It's funny too, cause like they haven't launched anything in 10 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. Where's the ship? There's the ship. The lights are off. Nobody's home. Alright, we're gonna do rendezvous. Okay. We're a good distance behind our target here. Might take us a little bit. Oh, then you got those bastards that think the Earth is flat. God, you're stupid. Stupid! Oh, there was that Kerbal mod that someone came up with that made Kerbin flat. And yes, that did produce about 10,000 bugs. You can imagine. But it confirmed one of the many theories that I've had about flat Earth, which is that everything's just going to get pulled towards the center of the disc. It's like, you know when you hold a DVD or a Blu-ray or a CD or whatever, you got that hole in the middle? All gravity is going to be pulled towards that hole, basically. Now, on the flat Earth, there wouldn't be a hole, because that'd be fucking stupid. But supposedly, the North American Shipping Administration is trying to hide the fact that Earth is flat, which is the dumbest shit. Why would the Earth be flat? It's probably got something to do with God or something. They're like, God made the Earth flat. Well, you could look up in the sky and see that every other planet in the fucking universe is round. We think. It is actually scientifically possible for there to be a donut-shaped planet. That's scientifically possible. It's true. The laws of physics, they check out. Good work. Is it likely? No, definitely not. There's going to be a lot more circles. Everything's in circles. Atoms, planets, the moon. The moon. One of my favorite stupid things that someone said once was that the tides on Earth exist. Therefore, God must be real. To which everyone on the fucking planet got on that guy's case and was like, no, that's the moon controlling the tides, the gravitational pull of the moon, which is a sphere, by the way. The moon's definitely a sphere. You flat earthers could look up into space and see that the goddamn moon is a sphere, but you won't. So he comes back with this and says, okay, well, how'd the moon get there? You pinheads. Quote, pinheads. He's like, you pinheads who attacked me for this, you guys are just desperate. How'd the moon get there? How'd the sun get there? Well, good sir, I guess you got me there. Can't believe it. Can't believe you bested us. Okay, the washing machine made a really weird noise right there. I was not prepared for said weird noise. I'm looking around. We should be getting a better frame rate than this. Hang on. I know how to make it a little bit better. Turning off Firefox. Oh, speaking of the moon! I recently watched this video, Adam Ruins Everything, where he ruins the fake moon landing theory, and he comes up with a really good argument as to why we definitely went to the moon. Because the lighting rig required to replicate the light on the moon would have been so goddamn difficult and expensive to make, it would have just been easier to land a man on the moon. And I think it actually would have been cheaper. I love that quiet engine. Just does a little quiet burn. Oh, hi! Where did you come from? I was wondering, what's with the lag? I thought it was just this guy causing all the issues. And it's like, no. Pegasus. Pegasus is right over there. Just hanging out. Ain't no logins hanging out. And to be fair, it can't really go anywhere. Jesus. Okay. Fucking. Ah, God. Actually, it was one guy who wrote the book on how NASA faked the moon landing, and then, like, 20 years later, he revised his whole damn theory. And there are people that still believe this shit. Yeah, I know. It's remarkable stuff. All the flat earthers, all the moon landing hoaxers. Oh, God. There was that one guy who thought that they faked the moon landing, actually tracks down Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin punches him in the fucking face. Just decks this guy like, holy shit. You go, dog. Look at that. It's like a candle. I guess. That's my analogy. Deal with it. How you doing, Pegasus? Still big. Still 10 billion solar panels. Still hanging out in our orbit around Kerbin. That is a beautiful ship. Like, it's not the greatest looking ship, but she's beautiful. And we're about to burn a giant rocket engine right next to it. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to swap to Pegasus, I think. Unless we'd really rather just not move it. I have to swap over anyway. So yeah, keep the lights off. No one's gonna be home for a little bit. In fact, we should turn out all of the lights. Lights out. Okay. And she's ready. Okay, so we've opened the docking shield, which at this point I am astounded is as intact as it currently is. We'll be controlling from this piece. Next, we'll do the docking autopilot. Speed limit of 2 for the first part. And that's going to be the loudest thing in the galaxy for a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Not entirely sure what you're trying to burn here. Okay, so first we need to get on the correct side of the target. If we can't do this, we can't do anything. Look at this, we got 3 massive tanks of monopropellant on board. Okay, 2. Take it from these 2. Really slowly, but taking from them. While we're up here, we're going to check on the monopropellant reserves and the ice cream storage. Again, there is no astronaut ice cream. Ugh. In our most controversial episode of the Headhunter space program yet. You see that SpaceX launch? They're finally they're finally taking people into space. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life, by the way. We're commercializing space, and hey, the Headhunter space program is already doing better than the North American Shipping Association. When's the last time NASA launched people on their own rocket? It was the space shuttle. And that hasn't flown in, like, 10 years. God, it was such a money sink towards the end, too. Now they're building that stupid SLS. They're like, oh, SLS is gonna be the most advanced rocket in the universe. Blah. It's underfunded. It's over budget. It's big. It's ugly. It's completely non-reusable. I think that's my biggest gripe with it right now, is that it's completely non-reusable. I think Electron has plans to catch their rocket with a helicopter because it's small enough. NASA is just so convoluted and garbage that nobody knows what they do anymore. It's like, oh, we're gonna fucking send a probe to Jupiter. Cool. Great. When are you doing that? 10 years. They're like, oh, we're sending up the Mars 2020 rover. Cool, cool. I love the rocket crane one. Some of your best work, NASA. When you landed a rover on Mars with a rocket crane, some of your best work. It was beautiful. When you launching the 2020 rover? 2021. Maybe 22. I get it, you gotta delay rocket launches. Like, that SpaceX launch that I mentioned earlier, they had to delay due to weather. I get it, I really do. Sometimes the weather's not good enough to launch a rocket. But it still blows! It still blows! When they have to put it off for like 3 days. 2 or 3 days. Sometimes they try another one the next day. It still blows! And it's just like, well, now what do we do? It's like, yeah, sorry guys, could you climb back down? We messed up. Well, the weather messed up. We messed up the weather. Oops. Yay. If we can't laugh, we might as well cry about it. Oh. Damn it. I thought I finally found my copy of LEGO Rock Raiders. It's here somewhere. I can't find it. Maybe someone stole it. Who would steal my favorite game, though? Okay. I think you're far enough away from it now. Please stop burning all that monopropellant fuel. Please stop burning our monopropellant reserves. Please stop burning the monopropellant reserves. You know, I probably have a better shot at docking this faster. Okay, now it's moving towards the starting point. Thank God. It might just have too much control over its own self, which is concerning considering how much maneuverability I'm going to give the tanker. The tanker. I'm very excited for the tanker mission. Because, yeah, it's gonna look like our engine stage, except with none of the solar panels. It's just the xenon gas. Which I recently found out we can't manufacture that shit with ore. Yeah, I'm very upset. Very upset about the ore. Let's see what else. Oh. Did you know that Russia, at one point, had a space laser? Immediately crashed it. I'm serious, they immediately crashed it. They had an idea for this really, really cool space shuttle. And I'm not talking about the Buran, but the Buran was a cool space shuttle. I still say they should bring back the Buran, but that's just me. But no, it was like it took off like a conventional rocket and then landed like an airplane. Like, the whole thing. The thing was huge. It had to be huge. It had wings, too. Which, I guess it would have to have wings. There's all this talk about reusability in space programs now. I was really hoping NASA would go the same routes, but they're not. If I recall, they're still going to be using the F1 engine for SLS. The F1 is a really good engine. But it's an expensive engine. SpaceX just reuses the rocket. What's NASA gonna do? Well, we can reuse the boosters, you see. We can clean up the boosters, and then we just reuse the boosters. Because we can reuse the boosters. We've been reusing boosters for years, you idiots. How do you think we kept space shuttle costs down? The whole damn thing had to be refurbished when it came back down, before it could go back up again. Another bad day at NASA. I don't know what they're gonna do with those crawlers. Those things are so damn cool. I'm serious, those things are so fucking cool. I believe those are the largest vehicles on Earth. I'm not sure what you consider a vehicle. I don't think those giant bucket machines are vehicles. I think that's a mining tool. Granted, it's a really big mining tool, but it's a mining tool. Those things are nice. Can you imagine what we could do with one of those on Mars? Oh. We'd have to ship it in pieces, though, obviously. How are we doing on fuel? Yeah, we're fine. Who cares? I don't care. One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and watch, whoops. Wait, are you... Oh. What? Hang on. You're supposed to be docking. Enable the docking. Now she's got a bunch of spin for some reason. I just wanted to close the window. Just put it down here. Bring her back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Stop the spinning. Stop the spinning. We'll be docking here in a few minutes. Minutes, seconds, hours, days, months, years. I don't know what we're gonna do in Kerbal Space Program 2. I'm hoping we could just program in cargo routes. I hope that we don't have to constantly be like a space trucker. Like we're in fucking Elite Dangerous or something. I want to colonize those new planets. Because that game's getting interstellar travel. And those engines are big. You know they're bringing in the Orion drive? Oh god, that's like one of my favorite ideas for a Starship engine. Which is you're detonating small nukes behind you. Which propels you forward. And then you just do the same thing again in reverse in order to slow down. Yeah, it sounds catastrophically unsafe. The idea is so sound, it boggles the mind. It is the most interesting idea for a Starship engine I've ever seen. That thing looks like it's turning. No, it's not. It's just really big. We don't have any docking struts on the shuttle. Oh, since you're doing that, we'll look for comets. Telescopicus Metallicus might be able to spot a few. That or the Drestoid probe might be able to spot another one. Jesus, that's loud. Say, well, here comes the shuttle. No. Don't set an alarm. We'll know when it's here. Just start packing your bags, Jeb. The toothbrush, the toothpaste. They've been up here a few years. They're probably out of toothpaste by now, actually. And for the first time, we're not deorbiting anything. We're not deorbiting the tool shed, we're not deorbiting the engine, even though we got new scientific instruments. We're just gonna put that new one on the lander. It's a good plan. Oy, would you please, are you about ready to dock? We're gonna refill Pegasus's monopropellant while we're up here. I think they're running a little low by now. Or at least we used some. I hope we used some. Otherwise, there's no point in bringing up the 2 tanks of monopropellant. It's about to go under 1,000. Statistically, I like to be up here with at least 1,000. You know, I think real life space station docking is actually slower. Oh god, then there was you ever watch that movie, The Martian? I had a look at the Hermes, which was the, their interplanetary transport sort of thing. It's the ship they use to get to and from Mars. Big fucking spaceship. Coolest thing about the movie. In my opinion, of course. But that is a cool-ass ship. Supposedly, it was assembled in low Earth orbit at the fictional SpaceX space station. Which, SpaceX, you should totally do that, by the way. And then, apparently, after they're done going to Mars, it's gonna become the new International Space Station. Though, of course, we'll never see that because there isn't going to be a Martian 2. We can't really call it The Martian. I think all that shit was explained in the book, actually. There's a deleted scene where... I think it was... Sierra Nevada. They came up with, like, this mini space shuttle. And they were competing for a NASA contract to shuttle people to the space station. They didn't win. And that they're gonna repurpose it, remake it into a cargo ship. So we'll see what happens with that. They could become the second commercial company to deliver people to the space station. Like, yeah, I know. You're sitting there, you're thinking, Boeing? Boeing sucks. Okay, they launched their thing to the space station so that they could test their crew capsule. They missed. They missed the space station, and their CEO resigned after that. That or he was fired. I don't know. Boeing is not in great shape right now. First of all, their space program is a joke. Second, no one's buying their airplanes. Third, they had the, it was some... I forget the exact name of it. It's the plane that crashed twice due to a software glitch, and then they kept making the damn planes. I'm pretty sure they still can't fly. They were like, "Oh, it's only gonna be like a week until we have a fix." No, I'm pretty sure they're still grounded. I could probably look that up and find out. But we're really close to docking here. We don't have any onboard lights, so bear with me. Pegasus has the external lights on. That's about it. All of them are pointed down. I wanted to actually look at these. Yeah, the inflatables. I want to see if we can extend them and use them as grab points for the lander. I don't know if they have enough distance, though. Come on, you're so damn close, it's painful to watch. Excellent. The shuttle is capped. Alright. Jeb, head on over first. Maybe turn the lights on. Get the kettle brewing. Coffee, obviously. Well, I want to transfer. There it goes. Okay. Next, I need one of our scientists here. Lola, sure. Lola, would you be so kind as to take... What the... Where's the science, Lola? What did you do with the science? I swear, we had more science than this. Well, let go. Head on up and over across the hull here. By the way, there's a lot more safety lines involved in, Oh, wait. Got it. Gravity scans over Kerbin's water? Oh, whatever. Store the rest. Okay. Store it in here. Haha. Wait, what? Alright, whatever. Just get on board. Everyone on board the shuttle. Make sure all the lights are off. Filden, you'll be riding in the back. Bill, I want you up front. Should be some... Yeah, Samby. Head on in the back there. First, Kerbal does step on to Drez. Jofke, my man. You are riding in the front. Charlie, you'll ride in the back. Is that everybody? I feel like that's only 6. Check all the compartments again. Empty. Alright, hang on. Jeffkey, Lola, Filden. Filden! Wait, where's Filden? Oh, wait, Filden's the pilot. Yeah, I'm dumb. Samby, Charlie, five, 6, 7. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. It's a 7-man crew for Pegasus every single time. And I'm confused, and I was confused because the shuttle can hold 8. Sometimes there's a bus driver on board. So we've installed the mothballs. What do mothballs do? Hell if I know. But we put them on board because we're not going to be using this for a little bit. I forgot to refill the monopropellant. Just let me check the tanks. Oh. 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 Wait. Oh. Okay, so we didn't use it at all. Here, retract the sensor. It's alright, nobody's home. Nobody's home. We'll close the shield. She's not the prettiest ship, but this is the one we got. This is the one we built. And for that reason alone, she is gorgeous. We never use that external chair. You're gonna want to put us in a retrograde perspective. One of you. Yeah, these guys are super excited. It's like, oh my god, the mission's over. Oh, thank the Kerbal gods. The gods of Kerbal Space Program. Is that getting red? I'm not sure how accurate that is. Well, I guess we gotta let her go now. Sure hope we see her again. I don't know, I worry about this thing. I'm worried that it's not gonna be here when we come back. She looks awesome from this perspective. Like, it looks like some kind of advanced wing system from this angle. Wings. See ya, Pegasus. Zoom in. X, please. I think we burned too much. No, actually, we didn't burn enough. Easy. 44. Yeah, that's probably okay. Here's the thing, though. We just want this bit. So what we're gonna do... burn our monopropellant just a little bit. This thing doesn't have much. It has to take out of this tank. Beautiful. And then, this thing, just to make sure it's not going to cause us problems. Except maybe right now. Easy. Wait until you're past that guy and then do a heavy, heavy burn. Alright, good. Now get me back to the shuttle. Shuttle didn't even need its atomic rocket motors. Okay, where are we coming down? Ocean? Yeah, it's looking like ocean. Ugh. I hate ocean. Well, there goes the, second stage. Served us well this time. Looks like it's gonna come down, well, there, I guess. Okay, we should be coming into the atmosphere in just a couple seconds. Which means we're gonna want to aim retrograde. Hello? Retract those panels. Yeah, here we go. Atmo. Going really fast, though. There's the Kerbal Space Center. You can see the runway. Coming down right on top of it. Maybe they'll be able to look out their window and see the glowing heat shield. Turn the lights on. Lights on, yeah. This is a moderately well-sized ship. Ablator's holding up. Smooth re-entry. That's what we're looking for. Maybe we should burn. Give it a burn. Okay, that's good. Don't burn up the engines, please. We never run out of a blader. Heat shields are really heavy, too. Good for a nice, gentle re-entry. You can probably think of that as a, I don't know, a re-entry burn like SpaceX does. But then again, SpaceX doesn't have a shuttle system like we do. I lost sight of the Kerbal Space Center. I don't think we're gonna end up in Atmo here. We might end up doing another spin. I'm not... Do we have anything we can use to aero brake? Not without putting the G-forces through the roof, I think. Actually, G-forces are really, really good right now. That's definitely getting faster. And we're not moving too fast towards our periaps here. 2 minutes to periaps. Actually, yeah, that's getting further away. Oh, Jesus. Well, it doesn't look too bad yet. We are very slowly losing speed. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit Atmo. We'll get it on this turn. Don't worry. Periaps just hit 29,000. And Apogee just hit 64,000. Alright, just take it easy. And enjoy the fall. We're not falling very fast, are we? We got a crap ton of horizontal speed. Land. If we can make it there, we might end up with a landing. Ground landing. Okay, yeah, we crossed a fucking ocean. And that doesn't look too promising of a landing target. I don't know if we're gonna hit it. Yeah, no, we're not. We're not gonna hit it. It looks like we're gonna come down in this bay here. Temperature's getting, well, it's getting there. Starting to affect everything else. Mostly the pylons. Stop burning! You've been burning for so long! You realize how absurd your altitude is right now? Stop burning. I think it's just the sheer speed at which we're going. What now? The batteries. Now it's threatening our batteries. Now it's threatening nothing. Okay, we should be cooling down. Vaguely. This is the most beautiful re-entry we've ever had. Okay. Easy now. I think she's subsonic. Okay. Give me the drogues. I didn't say the mains, but okay. Drogues are up. Deploy the mains. Okay. Now she's descending at a comfortable 8 meters per second. Alright, that's a successful crew return. Beautiful. And with that, that'll do it for the Headhunter space program this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. Astronaut ice cream. I laugh about it sometimes. How dumb it is.